We will be discussing two court cases that took place recently that are important in education. Jane Doe versus Highland Local Schools District. Jane Doe versus Highland Local Schools District was a case regarding discrimination based on gender identity in schools. Highland Local Schools in Ohio is declining to respect the gender expression of students, including a young transgender girl, Jane Doe. The United States Department of Education ruled the school district was violating Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. The school filed a lawsuit against the Department of Education, pushing Jane to get involved. Jane also filed a motion asking a federal judge to allow her to use the girls' restrooms in school. On September 26th of 2016, the district court judge rules in favor of Jane Doe, ordering the school's district to let the transgender student to use the girls' restroom. On February 22nd of 2018, the case was resolved. This case is about valuing transgender students for who they are. It's part of the growing legal drive against denying restroom access for transgender Americans. I think Jane Doe versus Highland School District is a very important case, and I selected it because it's imperative to me that students and just people in general should be able to use whichever restroom they are most comfortable in, and not just according to the genders on their birth certificates. Next, Owasso Independent School District versus Falvo. Owasso Independent School District versus Falvo was a case regarding Krista J. Falvo, the parent of children who attended Owasso Independent. Her children told her that they felt embarrassed about the teacher's grading technique. The students had to exchange papers and grade them according to their teacher's instructions and then report the scores either aloud or in private. Although they had the choice to say it in private, other students would still know their scores. Falvo believed that the process of peer grading violated FERPA, which withholds federal funding from schools if education records maintained by the school are released without the parents' written consent. This was then taken to the Supreme Court, and the school district said it did not violate FERPA because that law only covers final grades, grade point averages, and standardized test scores. The Supreme Court agreed with the school and ruled that peer grading does not violate FERPA. This case was about Krista Falvo sticking up for her children's privacy in school. The Owasso Independent School District versus Falvo case is very significant to me because I can relate to Krista's children. I can remember being so embarrassed and wanting to just cry when having my peers grade my work for the teacher.